So listen, I feel really bad. My coworker got fired on Friday, right? Now, I've been in my role for over a year, got promoted to it, and I do a really good job at it. The thing about it is with my coworker, she's great conversational wise, but she has poor work ethic. And I just need some advice. How do I deal with that? Have you ever been in a position where you're like in a management role, senior role, and somebody is not performing to their best abilities? And it's like, we got work to do, we got projects to run. I do project management, and the girl who's working under me is like, I can't get her. Listen, I gave her so many warnings. I told her about being on her phone several times, and I just didn't know what to do. You got to think about it. She made it out of her probationary period. I made sure that I gave her enough information within the time frame of the probation. When she first started, I was in New York. I was with my mom. She was going through some things, and I was like dealing with that. So I was in New York. So I noticed some things when she first started, and I don't like to be judgmental, because then you see something and you feel like this is who the person is. So I said, wait until I get back to Houston. Let me figure out what's going on with her. And then as I got back home, it just progressed, and it was like one thing after another. As far as her behaviors, she was never consistent in regards to completing tasks. Like, I would give her something, or give her a few tasks to complete, and I would look over, and then she's on her phone for about 40 minutes straight. Another time, I'll look at the workload, and I have access to all of her folders and files and stuff like that, and I'll just be like, damn, I gave you this almost an hour ago. This was literally a 20-minute task. So I had to start having these real conversations with my manager, with the director, and I'm just like, look, like, she's great conversational wise. I think she's a great person, but she's not a fit for this role. And I felt bad for a second, because I feel like we living in a time with inflation and everything. She's fresh out of college, and she just has a really immature mindset, not taking the work serious. And this is serious. I mean, you went to college to work in this type of field, so it's like I would have thought that she would have took it serious. But what I also realized is that at 24 years old, I did have little issues. Like, would I say issues, or would I have things, I had missed opportunities, or the things that I could have improved on. And I lost the job back then. One of the reasons I lost the job when I was 24 years old is because I went in there not thinking, I don't think that you should have to suck up to people and have to be friends, but I think that you should be friendly. And I had this mind state when I worked at jobs when I was younger, that I'm just here to do my job. I don't care about building a relationship with you, talking, or anything like that. And that was one of the biggest wrongs that I did. So I learned a valuable lesson with doing that. So I lost a job where another person probably would have been given grace if they had been more congenial or nice. So it took some development, and I'm thinking that that's maybe where her thing is too. Because, sweetheart, I don't understand how you think you got this role and you're on your phone all day. And then it's like, on top of her being on the phone all day, it's taking you too long to complete tasks that you should be getting done, like, simply. Then you're taking 30 to 40 minute breaks away from your desk, then taking lunch on top of that. That's no good. It's like, it's not gonna work. So I feel bad for her that we had to send that bird out into the universe and do her thing, and hopefully she'll fly and soar, and she'll find another way to make it. But it's not gonna work here. It's not gonna work here. And let me know, like, what do you think about that? Do you think I did the right thing? Do you think I should have allowed this person to stay on for, and you have to think about it too, like, in sense of the company. A company doesn't want to keep a person on who's where it's not working with them. You understand? Then you make it to that 6 months mark, and then they feel like they have to pay you unemployment or whatever. I'm not saying that was my focus, but I'm thinking in terms of the company. Because listen, I report to my director, and this employee worked under me. I'm monitoring and things like that. So it's like, I gave her so many chances. I really did. Like, even like 2 weeks ago, I said to her, you're on your phone? Like, and I'm not trying to tell you that I don't check my phone, but the thing about it is, it's just like, I'm not on my phone all day though. And I feel disrespected. And I told my manager, I said, I feel disrespected. Like, this is not right. I'm working hard, and she's not doing any work. And then you getting paid in her role. She's making about $30 an hour. So yeah, you can't be making $30 an hour and not doing the work. And hopefully the things that she said about her family, like, oh yeah, I come from a rich family, you know, my dad's a federal investigator, my mom is XYZ. So listen, you said that you don't pay no bills or nothing, so I hope you listen, grow from the opportunity, realize what it was that you did, and move on, you know. That's all I could really say. I just really feel terrible about it, you know. I kind of and the thing about it is I'm not the boss who makes the decisions, but I know that what I told them, but I know that what I told them definitely went into factoring of letting her go, you know. But you have to realize right now we're starting to get really, really busy, right? Now, during the slow season, she still wasn't completing stuff timely. So when it starts to really ramp up, I need somebody who's going to do the job and do the job well. I don't want nobody half-assing, you know. And it felt really adult of me, like, damn, like I have to give this feedback. Yeah, I need somebody who's a worker. This girl sitting up here typing with one finger. How you typing with one finger? You supposed to be typing with two fingers. So listen, get in the comments. Let me know how you feel about that. I feel like I got her fired, but I feel like she definitely deserved it. I've lost jobs before. It's just the circle of life. You have to realize what you did. Listen, I lost a job before from being on the internet. When I was young, you know, how we was getting on MySpace or whatever. My boss told me like the first week that I started working there, she was just like, I want to make it clear. So it's no gray areas, no MySpace or whatever. And I'm thinking, well, shit, I'm only going to go there and listen to the music on my profile. I went there. Guess what? On my year review, she brought me in there and said, we have this on record that you went on MySpace all these times. And she terminated me. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed, but guess what? I didn't follow the rules. Now, you know what? Every job I go to now, I don't play that internet shit. I don't play it. I learned a valuable lesson. Yes, I did. Potent, pondering, never pandering. I need your advice. Let me know how you would feel. Let me know if I did the right or wrong thing. You know, it's hard out here. I don't want to avoid that fact. Like I know that people need their money. They need their paycheck. Yeah, but when you're in a position that requires, you know, consistent working, like it's the follow through for me. It's being consistent for me. It's showing up. She shows up on time, but imagine working with somebody and as soon as they get to work and they punch in, they're gone from their desk for 25 to 30 minutes. Then they come back and they don't even jump into the work. They're looking at their nails. I seen this girl, I'm biting her nails for 20, 30, biting her nails. Oh, like, yeah, I keep biting my nails. I have a thing. So, I just really summed it up to, she's just really not prepared for a role like this, you know? I don't think she's going to realize it until her parents is maybe out of the fray, out of the mix, and she got to pay bills for herself. And I hope, what I really, really, really hope is when they terminated her, that they gave her a legit reason, because I really want her to grow. I don't want you to think that I'm laughing at this, that I don't want this girl to be something in life, but I hope when they terminated her, and I know that she got notices because she was aware of the whole phone situation with my boss. So she told her, she said, this is the last time I'm gonna tell you, the phone, the excessive being away from the desk, the production. Come on, man. We doing project management. You got to be on it. You ain't running your reports. You're not documenting. Come on, it's a lot. So listen, get in the comments. Let me know what you think, if I did the right thing or not. And yeah, I'm up out of here. Peace.